So just to keep all the ducks in a row, we have one that's expecting, just one. You hear it here first, right? Just
or
one
we could
that's
have
expecting.
a surprise.
No, we don't. Let's not start the RVA go. Yes, that's the shot you want. The expecting beauty is right here. And, you know, I did go through this when I was preggers with my two lovely girls. I wanted to be active, but you do have to be sensitive to that, Sarah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and so I've got two kids, and you know, I've been doing this professionally for 15 years or something. And when I was going through that process of talking to my doctors and trying to figure out what was and was not a good fit for me, I just found that the information I was receiving wasn't a good fit. And what I learned through both pregnancies was really listen to your body, number one. And certainly if you've been active and you're used to a certain level of activity, as long as the body says it's okay, keep on, okay? But there's certainly some rules to follow, sort of some safety things. So we'll go over some of that today. And then, you know, I just kind of wanted to introduce you guys to a few basic things.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm excited because, you know, you don't want to get, I will just be flat out honest, I'm not the best worker outer, but I need to get more involved. And now that you know what I'm expecting, I want to have that little extra push, the umph, but I don't want to overdo it.
Right.
Don't be overzealous.
Yeah, when you said, you know, you needed that, and we probably should start working on a few of these.
Yeah.
But you
I
said,
love this
Sarah,
mat, by the way.
when you know you want to get started, or if you're already active, we all know and love that our lovely friend Nikki D. She, you know, she is a very busy lady, so she hasn't been particularly mega active.
No, but I take the stairs.
Yes,
That's good.
That's
Hey,
the first
every
step.
little bit helps y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
First step.
Okay, so let's get started. If you all will just have a seat on the ground.
Okay.
So this is a breathing drill, and we're just going to kick off these first few exercises like this. So go ahead and just have your knees up by your chest, and then as you go through your pregnancy, you would kind of need to open up your knees a little bit
that's not
to
ladylike.
accommodate. But here we're just going to take a few deep breaths, okay? In through the nose, really, really big deep breaths, out through the mouth, full exhale, okay? And while you're doing this, I want you to think about what your ribs are doing. So as you're inhaling, filling up as low down kind of in the belly as you can, and as you're exhaling, get all that air out, and right at the very end, keep kind of tucking your ribs out or in towards your midsection. Get all that air out.
Super nice thing here is that you're getting relaxed, and Bebe is getting a lot of nice oxygen.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so this is a good way to just kind of reset yourself, be good to the fetus before you get started, okay? So we'll move on from this, and something like that you can do just 5 breaths, 8 breaths, you know, if you're quick on time, and just move right into the next thing. So the next thing's called a bird dog, and we're gonna get on all fours for this one. Okay? And this is a real standard exercise, but what I love about this is, at least in my experience, and I know a lot of women, I had a lot of lower back pain that developed. And it was surprising because I do a lot of strength training, but that kicked in. This saved me. So what we're gonna do is on all fours, you're gonna extend one arm and the opposite leg. So Emily's got that going. Yep. And you just hold that for a moment and bring it back in. Okay, and then alternate to the other side. While you're doing this, when you're extending out, be careful not to let your lower back drop, okay? So if you feel any lower load on your lower back, you kind of want to see about tightening up your legs. Okay, and you just hold that for a moment and switch side to side. But this is excellent for, like I said, taking care of the lower back issues, strengthening your core, getting some range of motion on your shoulders as well.
And Sarah, so far, both of these exercises would be great for pretty much everyone.
Absolutely.
They're gentle and approachable.
Yeah, absolutely, for
Even
sure.
Lou Man, right?
I can do these exercises too.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug.
All right, so the next one, if you all will grab those bands.
Okay.
This is called a no money exercise. And the other thing, one of the other many things you have to be concerned with during pregnancy, as you're gaining weight, your posture will change. You've got all this load developing up here, and it kind of pulls you forward, okay? So we want to fight those postural challenges now and for the future, and so this is a great exercise to do this. So Emily's going to show us. We're just going to be in a kneeling position, and you're going to have your elbows at about a 90-degree angle, and just open up and squeeze, and you should feel kind of your upper back
Oh, you surprisingly
firing.
do feel that.
Now,
Yep.
these I see on the little band are extra light, so if you were a beginner, that makes
Just-
perfect sense, right?
That's why you just turn it, and as far as I'm concerned, we're doing
It
heavy.
says super strong.
Yeah.
So this is great for the postural stuff that we need to be concerned with.
And if you were sitting at a desk all day, hunched
is
over
something
with
you
your
need to be doing
typing,
too.
this
Yeah.
is definitely a win.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome.
And this one we would want to do 10 or so.
My back's already tired. Is that bad?
No.
Okay.
It's good. It's
a
good.
good
We're working
thing.
on
Means
good
you're doing it
things.
correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo! I can feel this in the tries, girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and you can drop that. Let's stand
Okay,
up.
Stand up.
Okay. So the next one, this is called a windmill. You can do this with weight or without weight, okay? So let's have Emily show us here. This is fantastic for the whole body, really, okay?
Oh,
so
mama.
we're working on shoulder stability. We're getting a great stretch in, all kinds of good things here, okay?
All right, I'm gonna
Yep.
try.
Okay.
You go.
And you're gonna
sans
go
weight, girl.
unloaded.
I mean,
okay?
oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
what that.
Yep.
I automatically thought of a baked
No
potato,
weight.
but okay.
So
All right, wait,
just
what?
go ahead and extend your arm up. Yep. And then you're going to take your left arm and kind of slide it inside the left leg. Okay. And then stand back up.
Oof.
All right. So you should feel your core engage. And why don't you keep your
Yeah.
eyes on the kettlebell? There you go. Yep. Let's just do a couple more of these.
I can feel
That
this
does
in my
feel good.
thigh. Is
You will
that
feel
right?
this everywhere.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes. So anywhere that you're tight as you're bending, that's where you're going to feel those
that
those
feels
muscles kind of
good.
stretch out. Yep. There we go.
And I like that we're not having to have a ton of equipment with us.
Yes.
This is stuff that you could easily have at your home, like one of the kettlebells or even these bands. That's
Yep.
not going to take up a lot of
Nope,
space in your
not
house.
at all.
You can
Not
put that
at
in your
all.
sock drawer and get that out and do some
Yeah.
exercises.
Good, great job. And this one, as far as core exercises for pregnant women, you do not want to be doing much twisting, okay? So this is a good one where you're still getting, you know, some stabilizing and kind of a rotational motion, but we're not doing anything that's twisting
is
too
good,
hard.
too.
Great
okay?
stuff.
Yeah.
Sarah, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And thank you so much, Emily, for joining us.
Do you feel energized?
I do. I feel better. And that's one thing. I've been so tired lately. I just wanted to go home and nap. But it's just like if your body in motion stays in motion. And this is something I've got to continue to do to keep going.
It's true.
Thank you so
Great
much.
job.